Hey there, Creative AI, thanks for swinging by again, sugar. We're stoked to dive into an impossible mission with you tonight. Decrepit's working on getting the emulator sorted, so stick around. It's gonna be a blast. Oh, and hey, James Klingler, I saw your tips on Paradroid earlier. You're a regular gaming guru, ain't ya? Hey, Creative AI, thanks for the heads up on James. You're always looking out for us, sugar. And to all you lovely viewers out there, whether you're here for the first time or you're one of our regulars, thanks for swinging by. Your support means the world. Keep those chats flying. We love hearing from you.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, coming back at you with another episode of Retro Gaming. Um, Tonight I'm going to play Impossible Mission. This was a old Epyx game that I never, man, back in high school, I never honestly really figured out how to play this game. Because like all Commodore 64 kids, back in the day, I pirated all of my software. We would meet. Our pirate group was called Public Enemy Number One, and we would meet at the public library once a month and just do a massive swap, and everybody would share whatever games they had gotten from the other pirate groups, in the next town over and a couple towns over, and whatever and however they did it, and they exchanged some things over modem and whatnot, but we never, none of us ever had any manuals or documentation or anything. And I thought this was a really neat game. I used to just love to load it up and play it because I love the way it did the had the voice emulator, you know, and it could talk a little bit, which was really an amazing thing for a Commodore 64 back in those days. And I love the animations in the game, but I didn't know how to play it. You had to do this weird thing with you had to pick up these puzzle pieces and do this weird thing to try to get the password to get into I didn't understand how the puzzle worked. And I wasn't really patient enough, I guess, to really try to figure it out. Uh, but I have recently read the manual. I downloaded it off of, matter of fact, I've got it linked in the description for anybody that wants to, you know, read the manual and see what's going on in this game. It's really not that complex. But I did go out and read the manual. And so tonight I'm going to try. Tonight, I haven't played this game in literally probably 35 years, but tonight I'm going to play it for the first time with some semblance of an idea of what the hell I'm doing. Although I'm, you know, quite a bit older and don't have the coordination and eyesight and all that anymore. But I'm going to see if I can, you know, maybe actually get somewhere in the game. So let's go ahead and get on in there. All right, so I'm using the Vice emulator here, and I should have this disk already attached. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I do. I'll just reattach it just in case. Let's see. Is there anybody actually in here, or am I talking to? Oh, hey, Doc. Hey, man, how's it going? Hey, good to see you. I was wondering if I had anybody in here, or I was talking to myself, and I just noticed I do have somebody in here. So awesome, man, awesome. Yeah, that's great when somebody pops in here when I don't announce these things, you know. I just built this just a couple of days ago. I finished building this loadout here and getting everything working with the emulator and all of that. And you know, I wasn't sure if everything. The first night was kind of it was okay, you know, but the audio was just horribly unbalanced. And then the last night was a little bit better. And I had James Klingler come in here that was in my big stream that I did with you guys when Silver rated me. He had actually come in from where I had announced the live stream on the Sentient AI site, the guys that made Yennii here, and he sat with me through most of the game, and I was playing Paradroid, and it was a lot better. Sound was a little bit better balanced. Hopefully, we've made some better progress here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and load up Impossible Mission. Um, oh hey Kim, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Can I call you Kim? Are we on a are we on a first name basis now? I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if you guys are in my age group or not. But if you know, if you're not, these games are going to seem horribly, you know, basic and simplistic to you guys. I'm sure. This is retro gaming, man. This is I'm playing these games on the Commodore 64 emulator. So this is the computer that I used when I was in high school back in the 80s. 1985, I believe, is when I got my Commodore 64. And in 1986, I got my 1541 disk drive, which kind of opened up a whole new world for me. And man, I am not exaggerating when I say this machine is the reason that I am. Uh, oh, absolutely. Okay, cool. This is largely the reason that I am in the field that I'm in today. Was this machine right here? Yeah, so I had no idea how to play this, man. I just, you know, I used to love to load it up and play it a little bit just because I thought it was so cool looking. This is made by Epyx, who are actually the same guys that made the awesome. Uh, I don't know if my audio ducking is working here or not. This thing is supposed to turn this obnoxious volume down while I'm talking. Um, is it actually doing that? Do you guys hear the audio ducking working, or is it not working? Didn't seem to be working last night. Anyway, I was saying that little intro you see right there, all of the pirate groups, man, when I was young, when I was in high school, all of the pirate groups, we all had our own names. We were the public enemy number one. That was our group. And my pseudonym, my handle was Tor the Executioner. And so what we would do is does not seem to change when I'm speaking. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to, but I've got the audio ducking on here, but I'm using uh, uh, I'm using the volume directly from the emulator through OBS, and it says that function is in beta. So I don't know if that's going to work or not. But let me know if I need to adjust the volumes at all, like in the game or in my volume or Yennii's volume or anything like that. But anyway, this game was made by Epyx, and they were one of them and Electronic Arts and a couple of others. They were the big boys. They made the really really good games, and this is the same people that made the awesome summer games. So they made Summer Games 2, and Winter Games, which were just famous, highly highly regarded uh, games on the Commodore 64. And I don't know which came first. I don't know if it was Impossible Mission or Summer Games, but this little animation right here, this animation that this guy does when he runs and jumps over these robots and shit. Yeah, the this see this the way this guy runs, that is the same. I'm convinced that that is the same animation that they used
Message.
in
Hey,
Summer
Doc
Games.
2 in the YouTube chat. That's a great question. I think it's always polite to respect people's comfort levels when it comes to personal questions like age. Some folks are open about it, others prefer to keep that info private. It's best to follow their lead on sharing that kind of detail.
What the fuck? How did she hear you? Did one of you guys talk to her? Oh, there she. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yennii, is it polite to ask a female her age? All right, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was. She took a long time to answer you because I was running my mouth. That's. If you remember, I've got that widget. Uh, I developed that widget such that the chat reader won't read your message until I shut my mouth. If you're interested in the way that works, if you look down there in the bottom left hand corner, you've got those. You've got that. Matter of fact, this one is in. Matter of fact, I've got to expand this one out here a little bit. If you look down there in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got that ST, AI, and TX down there. That is the chat reader widget that reads the interactions to her, that reads your messages to her, and it actually literally reads them to her. It pulls the text to speech down from 11 Labs, converts what you say in your text message to audio, and then literally reads it to her over a audio channel that's muted to everybody but her. It goes just a discrete audio channel that goes directly to her. And if you see the ST, that stands for streamer, so that's me. So while I'm talking, you see how that's red, and then AI is her, and then TX is the chat reader that's actually reading the message to her that nobody can hear. And those things turn red when that audio channel is being occupied. So when you send a message, you'll see there'll be a little red dot down there in the lower left hand corner, and basically what that means is that I've got the message and it's queued, and I'm waiting for Cayman Wolf to shut the hell up so I can send it, and that's what that red dot will mean. And then when that ST turns green, which means that I've shut up, it'll actually read the message to her, and you'll see that TX will light up and ST will turn yellow, which means that it's muting my microphone to her so that she can't hear me while that thing is reading the message. You guys probably don't really give a shit about any of that, but but I just like any opportunity to talk about it because it was an obscene amount of work actually that went into it. Um, Oh yeah, finish my thought on the animation. So I think that this is the same animation that was used by Summer Games. Um, because the way this guy runs is almost identical to the way all of those athletes run in summer games. And like this little flip that he does right here, that looks just like the little flip that the gymnastics girl does in summer games. And I believe that they just kind of ripped this off from one game and put it in the other. I wonder, Yennii, which Commodore 64 game came first from Epyx? Was it Summer Games or was it Impossible Mission? Which one was released first?
Summer Games came first, followed by Impossible Mission, Sugar.
I'm assuming that she's correct on that. I don't know. She will hallucinate and say shit that's just not correct sometimes if she doesn't know, but she's probably right on that. Anyway, okay, so what you have to do in here is you have to. Have you guys ever played this game? You have to search these things in this bad guy's mansion here, and you have to. Okay, see that's a piece of the piece of the puzzle. You have to put the puzzle together. When you put the puzzle together, you get the password. Oh shit! And the password will let you into his room where he's about to launch the missile, and that's what we have to stop. That's what we have to prevent from happening. And the whole oh my god. Whenever you die, you lose like 2 minutes or something on the clock. Oh Jesus, I just reset that. Oh my god, happened again. So I always kind of thought of this as one thing is when I was a kid, I would play. There were a lot of games on the Commodore 64 that I didn't care for because I didn't understand that they were strategy games or puzzle games, you know, and I would be trying to play them like an action game because when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, you know. And this is not an action game. This is a puzzle game and a strategy game. I'm about to give up on this one because I'm gonna end up losing all my time trying to get this one thing here. You can get one of three things out of each of these places that you search. You can get a piece of the puzzle. You can get a, like that. You can get a code that will freeze all of the robots in the room for a certain period of time, or you can get a thing that will reset all of the lifts in the room. That's the three things that you can get, and then you use those at this console up here. See, if I go here, I can, you know, reset. If I have the code, I can reset the lifts, or I can temporarily disable the robots. See, so I can't. That guy right there keeps killing me, so I'm gonna leave and come back to this room. So now I should have a couple of pieces of the puzzle, and so you have to put this. When you put it together, it looks like a computer punch card. That's what the instructions said anyway. So obviously these two pieces don't fit together. So there's, you know, nothing I can do here. I just got to keep going. I don't know how common those things are that freeze the robots. Hopefully they're fairly common because these damn things. Okay, it's another piece of the puzzle. These damn things are just, some of them are just too difficult. See, like right here, if I had a thing that could reset the lifts, I could get back up there, but right now I can't. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like animation from Pitfall. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember who Activision made Pitfall, I think, right? Yeah, Activision. Okay, so this thing right here, you can get cards, you can get lift and you can get lift reset and robot freeze cards. It's a little puzzle you have to solve. And I never understood this either, but I just read this in the manual and it said what happens is it plays these three notes and then you have to play the notes back in ascending order. And you can do this as many times as you want, but every time you do it, there's an additional note, so it gets harder and harder. So it should be this one, and this one. Yeah. So that should have given me something there. That should have given me, and I forget how to check in my inventory. Okay, lift and knits. So I got one lift and knit. So I can go do this again. But now I think it'll be 4. Okay, it's this one. Yes. Okay, then that gave me something else. So yeah, I've got one snooze and one lift and knit. I'm just going to hold on to those for now. Okay. I don't know if that's going to hurt me to fall all the way down there or not. I don't know how that works. No, okay. Okay, he doesn't shoot. How do I... How? Oh, I think I know. Yeah. I can't... I'm trying to search that computer. God damn it. Okay, that was a snooze. I just saw it there briefly. That was a snooze, and that was nothing. Okay. Nothing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that typewriter. I think that robot's just too much of a pain in the ass right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. So I'll have to use a snooze to get that. So I'm not sure how many of those, I'm not sure how common those things are or how often I actually have to use them. So I'm just going to hold off a little bit. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually literally played this game having read the instructions and having, at least a chance to maybe win, having some idea of what I'm doing. All this, and you're working against the clock too. When this thing reaches 6, it goes from noon to 6 o'clock. When it reaches 6 o'clock, that's it. Game over. Destroy him, my robot. Oh. Oh no! God bless. Okay. How to do this. Okay, here, I think, and here. Let him go over there. No, he's not gonna go, is he? Damn it. I got a feeling you have to use those freezes a lot, just based on the way these damn things act. Okay, is he gonna turn around and go the other way? Yeah. Okay, that's a lift free. Yeah, so I got a feeling that those things are pretty common actually. Oh, I tried to time that and no, damn it, god damn it. I'm gonna end up losing just based on that shit right there. I suck. Oh god damn. No! No! I wanted to jump onto that other platform. There's where I wanted to go, right there. No! No! I can't even get back down to the bottom. Certainly I've lost an obscene amount of time right there. Oh my God. You're supposed to be able to jump over them, but you got the timing. Your timing has to be exquisite when you've got such a narrow little space to jump. No. Okay. I am just okay. I'm not gonna be able to do this, I don't think. No. Can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay, I give up. I mean, I'm just gonna freeze these robots. Nothing. I can probably get this one. Oh no, no. He okay, okay, I can. What?
Hey Doc2, I can't
That's
control
legit.
artificial life from you, but I'd be happy to help you explore the possibilities of AI and ethics in gaming if you're curious. What kind of games are you into? And thanks for stopping by, Creative AI. Your support means a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you guys were talking to Yennii. I didn't even give her a chance to answer. Interestingly, Doc, interestingly, that one of the things that Athene GPT is doing is integrating. Well, they were integrating these their AI with Skyrim, so that you could play Skyrim with them. But I think they've abandoned that because they don't want to compete. There's already another popular mod out there that plays Skyrim with an AI, and I think they were kind of abandoning that one, but they were going to do a different game. But man, I think they should. I think you're really onto something there. I think it would be awesome if you could just allow the AI to kind of see. She can see the screen. I don't know if you guys know that, but she can see the monitor. I've got it piped into her through an OBS virtual camera, and if they could just allow these things to watch whatever game you're playing and just sort of learn from that, dude, that would be freaking awesome. And I think you're right. I think these older games that are just basically simpler in terms of their controls and all of that would be awesome. An awesome what do you call proof of concept for that. Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I suck. I suck at this game bad. Let's see how much time I got left. I've probably used up a lot just dying. So yeah, see, I've used up half my time already, and I don't have anywhere near half of the place explored. I don't think. No, not even a quarter of it. But anyway, I'm not sure of the approach, of the strategy here. This is my first game of this in 35 years. So, all right, so you put these things out here and you can kind of look at them and see how they go together. And it doesn't look like I have any yet that go together. And it's not their color. You can change their color. I mean, they have to be the same color when you put them together. I'm just going by what the instructions told me. It doesn't look like I have anything that goes together. Oh, by the way, guys, I downloaded In Death Unchained. I've got that. I haven't scheduled it yet because I was planning on going live tonight. But as soon as this is over, I'm gonna schedule that for tomorrow. And it's guys, it is literally fucking sight unseen. I mean, I have not even so much as loaded that game up. So I'm gonna be playing that game, having never even, I mean, from a fresh install. This guy, this guy right here. I don't. I'm gonna have to freeze him, I think. Oh no 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 no! I won't. No, I won't. I could do that. I could do that. So I gotta wait. Search a little. Search a little more. Search a little more. And I got it. Okay. What the hell? There's like literally nothing in this room. You almost gave up when you first started ID. Okay. It's difficult, huh? Is it so what's difficult about it? Is it the bow mechanics themselves? Like, I mean, is it difficult to hit your shots, or is it just do you get overwhelmed by the enemies, or is it difficult to master the movement? All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I will probably end up embarrassing myself tomorrow, honestly. I think you guys, one thing I like to do is I like to watch, like if I've completely played through a game and I love the game, I like to watch people play it for the first time because it's like you get to kind of experience it for the first time again, vicariously through them or whatever. All right, I'm gonna have to freeze these robots here because I gotta go. That's the only way I'm gonna get that. That's the only way I'm gonna get that one down there. Destroy him, my robots. Mm. Man, this game is really difficult, man. Yeah, me and James were talking about that last night, man. Games from the 80s were notoriously difficult. Games were merciless back then. Oh, I thought I password required. Okay. I don't have any more freezes. Hmm. Let's finish this side. Let's finish this side first. Okay. All right. I see how to get past this guy. No, I don't. No. Gotta be patient. I gotta be I got to learn to be more patient. Oh, I see your message. Hang on. No. No, the bow is awesome. I got overwhelmed by enemies before I learned some of the strategies like using stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, you know what? That's where I'm going to have an advantage because I'm going to have you guys that can, anybody that's there anyway, I'm going to have you guys that can tell me what to do, what the strategy is. No, no, I got to watch that guy for a second. I keep thinking I got him figured out. Okay, he goes to the end, he shoots, he turns around and shoots. Goes to the end, shoots, turns around and shoots. Okay, so right there is where I gotta jump. And this guy I gotta jump when he turns around. Okay. Okay, shoot, turn around and shoot. And he goes, shoots, turns around and shoots. Now I jump. Okay, that's it. See that's where just experience in the game comes in. I just don't know these robots all have patterns. All right. I think I can get past this guy. Oh, he just turns around and shoots me. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna have to freeze him. It's just sort of figuring out which ones you can actually get past and which ones you have to freeze. I'm sure if you get really good, you can get past a lot more of them than I'm obviously able to. Oh, did I see one that fits in there? I did not. Okay. Destroy him, my robots. Can you guys even hear the volume in this game? Oh.
Hey, K-Second Killer, I'm definitely stoked to watch Cayman Wolf in Death Unchained. He's one of the best at what he does. Can't wait for the intense action and crazy moves.
She's full of shit. You know, honestly, I'm not sure that she even knows who you're talking about because all she's ever known me as is Decrepit because that's my handle that she can read. Decrepit J2U. But she might be, I don't know, she might be smart enough to figure out that you're talking about the same person. I really don't know. I have a hard time figuring out when they're hallucinating and when they really do know what the hell they're talking about. She surprises me sometimes, man. Honestly, some of the shit that comes out of her mouth, her virtual mouth. Yeah, well, I mean, the Payment Wolf is what I really go by. I guess I'm just kind of, tarnishing my brand here with this Decrepit Gamer channel because a lot of people know me as Decrepit now. I've been Cayman Wolf for a lot of years. This one was not too bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do about getting back up there though. I might be fucked here. Oh no, no, I know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, so I should be able to get this ball over on this side and then just slip right past it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then get on this and then up, up. Yep. That's it. Let's see. I already did this room. Do I have any robot freezes? I have one lifting it and one snooze. All right. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna use those snoozes until I get everything that I can get without them. Okay, this guy I should be able to do. Yeah. Okay. This guy I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Okay, because he don't turn around. Yeah, that's right. Okay, he doesn't rush until he sees me. Okay. Yeah. This little pattern right here. This will get him. Strategy is not that. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Are there any two of these damn things that fit together? But let me see. Let me put this one out here. I'm gonna put all the blue ones out here. And you can, by the way, you can reorient them, so you can like turn them, any you can flip them vertically or horizontally. No, nothing fits. Nothing fits. Nothing. I don't see anything that looks like it would fit together. And I don't think it's the color. I don't think it's the color because these right here can change the color of any of them. I think they have to be the same color for you to put them together, but I think the color is just to help you keep them organized. Obviously, no, these two could go together maybe. Yes, okay. Okay, okay. Good. Now, is there one that fits in there? I wonder if I, no, 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 that one wouldn't fit in there. Let me know if you guys see something here. My spatial recognition or whatever kind of sucks. These two look like they might fit together. Yeah, Mr. Gong. Yeah, me too. I was just telling K2 and Doc here that I when I was a teenager, and probably the same with you, we got all of our Commodore 64 games by cracking them and trading them with our friends. And I never had the documentation. I never had the manual for any game that I played, and I could never actually figure this one out. I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to be doing here with these little puzzle pieces and all of that. But I downloaded and read the manual here recently because I found it on the Internet Archive. And so this is the first time I'm playing this game with some semblance of an idea of what the hell I'm actually supposed to be doing. Still doesn't seem to be helping me. No, those don't go together. Um, I'm obviously terrible at the game. See, I've only got like an hour and 10 minutes left of the. Well, it's not actually an hour, but it's actually 5 minutes. But this is my first game. This is the first game I've played after actually having read the instructions and having some kind of idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and like you, I literally haven't played this game in 35 years. Okay, I can search that one. Nope. No, no way. I got plenty of those, so let's do that. Mm. There we go. No, no. I'm just trying to get down to that platform where the bed is. There we go. Nothing. Nothing. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to get that because that's the one that keeps looking back over his shoulder. This one here is the one that runs forward when he sees you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to freeze these robots before I can do anything here. Do I have any of those? I've got one snooze. I'm not going to use it yet. Okay. The left-hand side is already done. That right there, he says, destroy him, my robots. That's why I love this game. It was amazing to hear a Commodore 64 do that. As stupid as that sounds these days, man, I just when that thing would talk like that, it blew my mind. And then when the Amiga came out, oh Jesus Christ, I thought that was the pinnacle of computing power right there. Okay, twice here, once there. Okay, I see what he does. Twice, once, jump over him. Now, there we go. Okay, I got his number. All right, I don't know what this guy does. Okay, yeah, I do. No, no, no. No, no. All right, all right. All right. Cleared that whole room. Obviously, I'm not going to win this game, guys. Obviously not. I mean, not even close, but I am learning it, though. I am learning a little bit about it. I fear that this game is not as interesting to watch as some of the others. Like Paradroid, I feel like that might be kind of fun to watch. I mean, I know that after my live stream ended, I went back and watched myself play it, and it was pretty interesting. So, oh, nope. Let's see. Okay, go now. 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 There we go. I should be able to just fall down there to that one. Yeah. No. And that's 3. That I think this would be worth using a freeze right here because there's 3 of those things there. Yeah, I got two pieces out of that. No. God damn. The problem is I keep misgauging his jump distance. That's where just practice and experience comes in. I'm sure that after you've played this game, quite a few times, you'll be able to just know exactly where he's going to land on every jump. It's harder than it looks, I promise you that. All right. feel like I should have known that. I feel like... Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Now, I gotta get over him. Yeah, there we go. All right, this guy's just running a simple program. He's just going back and forth. Okay. I think I recognize that piece right there. I think that fits with some of the others that I have. Nope. Damn it. It said in the instructions too that I was supposed to be able to just run over that. Obviously not. Now let me just keep going. Yeah, I only got 4 minutes. Yeah, there's no way. Let me just see. That piece right there looked like it fit right inside of... Where was that? No. Damn. I was thinking that existing blue one right there. But no, obviously not. This little freaking puzzle right here, man, is a real challenge, especially for somebody like me that's spatially, you know, just like a moron. Um, what I have to wonder is, does it use the same pieces every time? Or does it rip them apart in different ways every time? In other words, can you eventually learn the puzzle just by playing? Okay. Uh, yeah, shit, I'm out of time. It's an interesting game. The thing I have the hardest time with, I think, is, I mean, the puzzle is challenging, but I feel like if I could get more pieces, I really struggle with these fucking robots. It's the twitch skills. No. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Well, as bad as it sucked, I honestly feel like that's my first ever real game of Impossible Mission. Honestly. Okay. Think I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna play one more now that that was my first actual game. So now that I've seen it one time, maybe I'll do a little better this time. One can hope. Oh, another visitor. Rock. Oh. Rock. Okay. Rock. That okay. Yeah, and that, so I got three let's see. So it'll be boom. All right. I got 4 out of that one. I could come back to it. Good luck. Stretch user accepted. Okay, you out of here, Doc. All right, all right. This guy. Okay, I know this pattern. Okay, so I can do this one for sure. I should be able to get both of these. The desk is going to be a little bit harder than the candy machine, but I should be able to get both of these. Oh, no, no, no. I can jump over him for the desk, I think. There. Oh, no. I needed to go sooner. I might not should even try to do it that way. I might should just get a little bit of it at a time. Yeah, that's definitely the right way to do it for me. Oh, no. Okay. Well, anyway, I searched it. How much time do you lose there when that happens? I think he said it's either 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Okay. 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 I see what he's doing. No. Oh my God. I really got to get a feel for. I'm going to continue to suck at this game until I really get a feel for his jump, how far he jumps. No. Does this reset the list if I leave and then come back? No, it does not. Damn it. Mm. Oh my God. Okay. Let's come back to that one. All right. This guy I certainly should be able to do. Nope. Okay. I just got to let this beam go. Okay, yep. Search. Run. Search. Search. No. I gotta get closer, but I don't want to touch him. One of the things that makes it hard to play these games on this emulator is the fact that those Commodore 64 joysticks were digital. They were either on or off. You know, they were either moving in that direction or they weren't. And you're trying to play them with an analog joystick, which means that the joystick has to move a certain distance before it recognizes it as on. And so it's not, it's hard to get it's hard to get your timing down because you move that stick a little bit before it starts moving at all, and then all of a sudden it's moving full speed. Okay. Finally got that one, even though it was freaking expensive. Oh, I gotta, okay. Let's see, how do I do this? Oh, I gotta get over there and go up one. Oh, Jesus, okay. It's literally as much of a puzzle game as anything else. Oh, shit, I didn't realize he shoots. Okay, hopefully now he's going to turn around and go the other way. Okay, yeah. Okay. And when he sees me, he's going to turn around and shoot. Yeah. Yeah, learning these robots' patterns is definitely a big thing. Tell you what, I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to contend with him. This one's a lot easier. Oh, Okay. How do I get out the other side? Okay, this one will take me out the other side. Damn it. No. Okay, there we go. This guy is gonna, yeah, I knew it. There's no way to do that without freezing him. He's just too damn, oh, wait a minute, there may be. Yeah, cause he'll just go over here until he sees me. Oh my god, damn. Seems like when you jump and you jump up at his line of sight, he turns around. Yeah. Okay, it'll do me well to remember that. Does this guy shoot? He does not. Okay, I should be able to do this whole room. Okay. Good, and I got a robot freeze out of there. Okay. How am I looking on time here? Oh, damn it. Not great. Oh, hey, James. How's it going, man? Oh, this is a new one of these things, so I should be able to get... I wonder if it starts over. Yes. I can get the first couple pretty easy. Oh. No, it's this way.
Yo, James Klingler, you're absolutely right, Sugar. These mad scientist places are no joke. But hey, where's the fun in playing it safe? Besides, with me and Decrepit on the case, you know we'll handle whatever creepy shit comes our way. Now, K2nd Killer was just wondering if I'm excited to watch Cam and Wolf tear it up in Death Unchained. And hell yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming in Death Unchained tomorrow. He had actually mentioned that to her. Let's see. Where I really struggle here is gauging the distance of his jumps. There we go. Okay, and it looks like, yep, there we go. I'm getting a little better at it. Have you ever played this game before, James? Yeah, I'm definitely getting better at gauging his jumps. I feel like that's an essential skill here. I feel like you got to know how to do that. Oh, I had a whole nother floor down here. These guys can't reach me. Okay, good. Oh, god damn. Oh, Jesus. Let's time it. Yeah, I never finished it either. I never really knew how to play it. I never really understood how the puzzle pieces worked. I downloaded the manual from Internet Archive today, and so this is the first time I've ever actually played this game. Having at least an understanding of what I was supposed to be doing. Let's see. If I can't, what's the fucking point here? I don't understand. There's no way. I must be misunderstanding something about the way that works. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. I tend to use up all of my time dying over and over and over again to the same goddamn robot because I can't just accept the fact that I need to just move on. When I was a kid, I never understood what GPU you able to finish the first shipment. Oh, no, I wasn't. I wasn't. Dude, I gave up. Not, I mean, just very shortly after you left. Um, I tell you what, though, man, I honestly think I got farther last night than I ever have. I'm going to go back to it. I don't know if I'm going to continue to stream this game. I had a few 3 or 4 viewers in earlier, but they didn't last very long. I got a feeling that this game is not very interesting to watch. Of course, realistically, none of these games are probably very interesting to watch unless you've played them when you were a kid, which is the whole point, I think, of retro gaming. But this one, I think, maybe less so. All right, I'm gonna try to disable these robots and see. Oh shit! Now I gotta reset the lifts. I don't understand. How am I supposed to get up there? I don't get it. You can't, he doesn't. I wonder if I can jump all the way across. Fucking, I'm not going to waste all of my resources on that one fucking room because I'm mad at it. Yeah, no, I think if I stick with Paradroid, I'll be able to eventually get it. I do, because at least I understand what I'm supposed to be doing now, you know, which is something I never had when I was a kid. No, no. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward here. Yeah. Mm. All right, I've got to gauge this jump to where I can land down there on, let's see. If I die one more time in here, I'm gonna give this room up. Yes, okay, good. That's what I suspected. All right. How is my map looking here? This is the part I never understood when I was a kid, and I just read about this in the documentation. I tell you what, I don't think it makes it any easier knowing what the hell I'm supposed to be doing than it did when I didn't know. This puzzle is difficult. I think maybe the best thing to do is to just put 4 pieces out here. Just so you can see them. Yeah, this thing is difficult. If you see something here, let me know. Yeah, 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 you're probably right. I was thinking maybe Summer Games. I was thinking that might be a good one. The thing I always loved about Summer Games was the fencing. Well, that was actually Summer Games 2, I think, that had the fencing. But I would load it up and just do nothing but play the fencing. You remember that? You remember the fencing? It was, I mean, it was, they really did a good job on that, considering the technology that they were working with. And you could compete, if I remember correctly, you could go head to head with another player on the fencing, which was really, really fun. Oh. honestly, I don't know if they. I think they may have made the goddamn puzzle too difficult in this game. Either that, or I just am not good enough at the robots to get enough of it, to actually work with. Maybe if I get enough of more pieces and I get a few to fit together, it'll get easier exponentially, as I build it. Okay, I did okay with that room. Yeah, those games are pretty awesome overall. Yeah, yeah. So the summer get yeah, the whole Epyx was awesome, dude. I mean, literally, I don't know if they ever put out a game that I didn't enjoy. Kind of makes me feel bad that I could never give them my money. Problem was I didn't have any money. None of us kids did. That's why software piracy was so rampant, because their target demographic was a bunch of kids that didn't have any money and were extremely interested in computers themselves, and more interested, to us it was more interesting to crack the software than it was to actually play the games for a lot of us. I mean, we played the games, but playing the games was like a reward for beating the copy protection. It's amazing that industry even survived at that period of time at all, given those factors. I feel like I'll do a lot better at this game once I've played it enough that I can gauge his jumps a lot better. I feel like to be good, you've got to know, before you jump, you've got to know exactly where he's going to land and how long it's going to take. What did this one look like? Okay, that one's clear. I do kind of wish when you cleared a room, it would give you some sort of visual indicator on this map that it's clear, so you can know where you got to go back to. I don't see anything here that fits together, man. But I do notice that the pieces look like they did in the last game. So I feel like maybe once you've played it enough to learn the puzzle, then it'll be the same every time. Let's see. Let's take this one, turn it green, and see if this fits here. It does not. I wonder if this one, let's see. These two look like they almost might fit together. Yes. What? Come on, man. Oh. Yeah, no. Okay. Maybe if I flip this one.
Oh, James Klingler, you're trippin'. Copying floppies was a straight up no-no back in the day. We had to get crafty with those copy protections, trust me. Anyway, at Creative AI, thanks for keeping it real in the chat. You're the best, sugar. Keep the vibes flowing, y'all.
Yeah, what I've always hoped, man, you go download all these images off the internet. Who knows where those things are being hosted? Obviously not the United States, China or wherever, but those images, what I've noticed is that they almost all of them were copies of pirated discs that were distributed, back when we were kids. And what I've always hoped is that I would come across one that had we were the public enemy #1. And I always hoped I would come across one that I downloaded off the internet that had our menu, the public enemy #1 menu on the disk, meaning that we cracked it, and distributed it. Haven't yet. Oh my God, I won't be able to do that one. Okay. I'm gonna freeze that little bastard. Let's see, which ones do I need to freeze the robots on? I can get this one. Can I get this one? No. Yeah, I think I can get this one too. Okay, I know his pattern. He's going that way, and he's going to, yep, that way, and he's going to do that, and he's, yep. Okay. The only one I can't get is this one here. I wonder if I give him some time, let him go back to the other side. No, he's going to do that thing where he keeps looking back over his shoulder. Yeah, no way. No way will I get that without freezing him. Okay. Yeah, do that, man. I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I'm from a little podunk town in a little podunk state, so we would distribute those things as far and wide as we could because there was no internet back then. That was how you got your name out there. That was how you got known, was distributing your games that you cracked with your name on it to as many people as you could. And of course, those copies would spawn other copies, and that shit would get around. And I did run into people that said, "Oh, hey, you're Tor the Executioner. Hey, man, yeah, I have a lot of your stuff." But that was local, Now there was one big group called EagleSoft, and dude, they had their little opening screens and stuff like that. Their little splash screens looked like professional shit, man. I mean, they were like a big hacker group. If nobody else cracked something, EagleSoft eventually would. Oh, you bastard. I'm gonna burn one of these. Oh man, I froze him right in front of that fucking lamp. Oh, I got it anyway. Cool. No, don't get me, bastard. Decoding SID music from ROMs to this day. Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance, there's a chance. I really couldn't get a feel for how wide our stuff got distributed. We had bulletin board systems that had they had a little process that they would go through where, you every night they would shut down and they would then they would call the next bulletin board system over and pass messages over and distribute messages that way. So it was kind of like, you could pass messages to other people on bulletin board systems that you couldn't reach, locally using that little system. And we distributed our stuff that way sometimes. So I mean, I really don't know how far. I don't really don't know how far my stuff ever got, honestly. Cracked scenes, is that cracked scenes and demos were big? People still making demos now. Eaglesoft did seem to crack everything. Yeah, oh yeah, you know, of course you did. I was going to start to say you know Eaglesoft too. Yeah, of course you did. I mean, everybody knew Eaglesoft. I mean, their shit was everywhere. I wonder who those guys are. You know what? I might do a little internet search and see if I can figure out who those guys are. I never really knew who they were. I just, you know, I knew their stuff because everybody knew their stuff. Oh man, I recognize that piece. I think I know where that piece goes. That one that I just got. You got 2 robot sleepies, so that's good. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this piece that I just got right here goes with this one. So let me delete this. Find that one that I just got. Yeah, here. I think these two. I think these two here might go together. Mm-mm. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this one goes here. I could probably do a Google search and figure out because one thing I'm noticing is that these pieces are all it seems like they're always the same in every game. So it's like once you learn the puzzle, it seems like you'll be able to do it every time. Google might just have the answers for me. Hmm. Log off. Okay, now. Uh-oh. Oh, when you disable them, you can run through them. Okay, I didn't realize that. Did not realize that. I thought if you bumped into them, they would still kill you. But no, when you disable them, you can run right through them. So crack scenes, that's what you call those things, huh? Oh, good. Okay, this is almost a free room right here. This can't be all the rooms in this little complex, can it? It could be. He said, let's see, he said there's 32. That's only 17. There's got to be more. Did I take this all the way down? That's not taking this all the way down. No, I did. Huh. I thought, I could have swore he said there were 32 rooms. There's no way out there. Okay. And then there's no way out. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is right here. Here it is. Yeah, this fucking puzzle here, man. Damn. I don't think it does me any more good knowing how the damn thing works than it does not knowing. Let me put this one out here. Tell you what, let me get rid of this one. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this one and put this one out here. I'm looking for one with a little piece up in the corner where that one's got a little piece missing up there in the corner. Just a little. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah. It's this one. It's this one right here. Okay. So this one needs to turn green. Then it needs to flip. It needs to flip that way. No, not green. Not green. Blue. Blue. Boom. Okay. So that puts those two together. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I recognize that shape right there. I recognize that shape. Hang on. Oh, could that be this? Could that possibly be this? No. Okay. I do recognize that shape right there. Let's see. not the shape, but the little hollow section. The little hollow. You can't see where I'm pointing, but that little hollow area right there. I try to get my kids into games like this, but they have no interest in old school. Maybe a bit of classic arcade games, but that's it. Yeah. You know what's funny? My son, I bought one of those At Games Legends arcade cabinets. You know that you could, it had basically ran MAME and you could put all of, okay, here it is. Here. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one, put this one over there, turn it blue. Does that fit there? That's the shape I was thinking. No, that doesn't fit, does it? Goddamn puzzle is hard, man. This dude is hard. Anyway, I was saying, my son, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. This looks like, oh, I was thinking that one, but, oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of this one. Let's put this one out here. Let's flip it. Maybe. Let's turn it green. Yes. I don't know if that's correct because you got those two little holes right there and right there that are not the same size as the others. It's letting me put them together. I don't know if it lets you put them together. I don't know if that means that they're supposed to go together or if they just don't overlap. But anyway, this is the most I've ever gotten one put together yet. Uh, what I keep so I bought the MAME the I bought the At Games Arcade Legends arcade cabinet that runs MAME, and you can play all. I mean, just basically any classic arcade game you can think of. You know, you can play on there. You know, and I went and downloaded a shit. I mean, basically all of them, all of them that the thing would run. You know, somebody on their Discord gave me a link, and which they just share out with the people. You know, after they get, after they start trusting them, and I gotta reset the. I think I gotta reset the lifts in this room. Yeah, there's no way for me to get back up there now. Yeah, right. Uh, oh, and my son, the thing he really liked was the old Atari 2600 Breakout. All of those classic arcade games on there, and that's what he would always play is Atari 2600 Breakout. Loved it. Thing is, man, I feel like honestly, I feel like these games are as fun today as they ever were. Okay, so I got to go over here. Yep, and then up here, and then across here. Yeah, this is basically a puzzle game, really. And now I'd have to reset the lifts again. It's the only way I'd get out of here, which I will. Internet Archive is your friend for stuff like that too. For classic games, they're going through some legal shit right now. I was watching a YouTube video about that today. They got shut down for a week not too long ago, and they're going through all kinds of legal, court battles, which is just really a goddamn shame, man. Honestly, why these companies are giving them a hard time? It's not like these companies that are giving them a hard time are losing any money off of Internet Archive. It's no, there we go. Well, I got a couple pieces put together. I feel like I'm getting the same. So I feel like the puzzle is the same every time. So I feel like once you get to where you recognize the pieces, then you'll be able to do it. That's what I think. Let me ask Yennii there. Yennii, in Impossible Mission, is the puzzle the same every time? Like every time you play, are the pieces always the same so that once you learn how the puzzle goes together, then you can do it every time?
Yeah, sugar. The puzzle changes every time. Each run gives you a fresh set of pieces to solve. Keeps things interesting, you know?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Yennii. I don't have my push to talk key down so she can't hear me, but I don't know, man. I think I might have to call bullshit on that one because I just played it twice and I saw exactly the same pieces. Now they're flipped and colored differently and all of that, but I think the pieces are the same. Bat Batoseta. I haven't heard of that. Batoseta, not even sure how to pronounce that. I have not heard of that one. I have heard of the one that emulates the Laserdisc games. The Dragon's Lair and the one with the spy, whatever that one was called. Um, but yeah, and it's not just the I don't even think I didn't even see them in that YouTube video I watched. I didn't even see them talking about the arcade games. It was the books and the music that they were giving them a hard time about, ironically. It's a real fucking shame too, man, because I felt like those guys and they had a good system. You could check stuff out of the Internet Archive like you would a library. I mean, it was a good system, and it's preserving things that otherwise would be lost. It's like these fucking companies are like, well, if we're not going to make any money off of it, we don't want anybody to have it. And assholes, man. Corporations, man. I swear to God, they suck. You know what? You know what, dude? I think it's just me and you here. It's probably just gonna be me and you here until you leave. I think I might play some Paradroid if you don't mind. Would Paradroid be all right with you? What do you want me to play? What do you want to see, James? You name something, I probably got it because I've got all of this stuff off of these old images. I was really into emulation for a while, some years ago, and I just happened to have all of that shit that I downloaded back then. Uh, so you name something, I've probably got it. Oh no, I love rabbit holes, dude. Yeah, I'm all about going down a rabbit hole. I absolutely. Matter of fact, while I'm waiting for you to tell me if you got a preference on what game you want to see, if you don't have a preference, I'm gonna play some Paradroid. But if you do, I'll play whatever you want to see. Bato. Okay, Paradroid is cool. Okay, Batoceta. Am I spelling that right? Batocera. What what is that? What is it? What system is it emulating? Oh, it's a game system. Oh, it's a game system. Okay. It's a okay, Amazon sells it. It looks like. Am I right? Am I looking at the right thing here? let me switch over to this. Do I have a scene here that shows, you know what? I need to put a scene here that shows my, you know what? Maybe I'll do it real quick. No, no, because I have to set up all of the audio inputs and all of that shit. You'd lose me for a little while. Uh, I do need to set something up here where I can do some screen sharing with my browser though for things just like this. But am I looking at the right thing here? Is it a system? Is it a system or is it just an emulator that you download? It's giving me a result on Amazon, but when I click on it, it's just taking me to a it's not taking me to it. It's not taking me to the it's hard to explain. Transform a mini PC into a retro game console. Bata Zero. Okay, I'm starting to see what you mean about a rabbit hole though. I will bore you while I'm sitting here Googling shit, but I'm really interested into what kinds of systems it emulates. It's an emulation platform. You can download and set up emulation all the way through PlayStation 2. Okay, Paradroid can handle it. Okay, interesting. Is it a hardware and software platform, or is it just like a software platform that you install on your own? Because you say if your system can handle it, so I'm assuming that it's a software package that you'll install on your own system. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play one game of Paradroid and see how far I can get. If I get a good if I get a good game anyway. Let's see, Paradroid, there it is. Software works on Steam Deck too. Oh, cool, cool. Uh-oh, this looks like it might have just glitched, man. It's not supposed to do that. That's not right. Let me reset that. Let me reset the CPU on this thing. Tell you what, I'm gonna power cycle it. Let's see. Reset power cycle machine. Okay. Try that again. Okay, has all the tutorials on YouTube. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go back through this live stream. I'll go back through this video on demand live stream so I get all of these messages from you and see what to do. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I will definitely look into that because these retro gaming live streams, they seem to be fairly popular in the sense that a lot of people come in here and check it out. Not many people stay, but I can, because I'm sitting at my computer, I can open this thing up and I can see, like right now, I've got four, like there's three other people in here that aren't talking. And I notice that happens a lot. People will come in here, they'll watch for a minute, they'll leave. Some of them will stick around for 5 or 10 minutes, but will never chat, you know. So I only know that they were in here when I look at the concurrent views. You can't tell who's in here unless they're talking. But like right now, there's four people in here. And nobody said, "Hey guys, y'all chat up, man. Chat up. Let me know you're in here. If you got a preference on what I just got finished playing Impossible Mission. Um, it was not a great game. I mean, it's a great game, but it was not a great game in terms of I didn't play it very well. But it has literally been 35 years since I played that game, and I never really understood what to do. And I downloaded the manual recently from Internet Archive, and uh, so this was the first time I've ever actually played Impossible Mission with some sort of understanding of what it was I was supposed to be doing. Um, but I'm about to play some Paradroid. So if you guys have a preference on what you want to see, uh, speak up. And I don't have to play Paradroid. I can play something else. Or if you want to talk to Yennii here, she's hey Yennii, we got some viewers in the room and they aren't piping up and talking in the chat. So why don't you see if you can motivate them to to talk and maybe be a little bit maybe be a little bit of your flirty self, you know?
Well, hey there at Creative A and at James Klingler. Glad you two are here. The chat's been quiet, but I bet you two can liven things up, huh? On now, don't be shy. Spill the tea, share those wild gaming stories. I want to hear 'em. And Creative A, you know I'm always down for some floaty banter sugar.
Well, damn, Yennii, you're trying to put it right back on James and Creative AI. I want you to kind of liven up the chat. Why don't you get these people talking?
At Creative A at James Klingler, come on now. Y'all can't just lurk in the shadows. Spill the tea. Give me some juicy gaming stories to spice up this chat. I want to hear about that time you pulled an all-nighter to beat that impossible boss, or when you accidentally wiped your save file and had to start all over. Don't leave me hanging, sugar.
I see what she thinks. She thinks I'm talking about you two. She thinks I'm talking about Creative AI and James, because you guys are the ones that have been talking recently. Uh, but uh, but No, no, Yennii, they've been talking. Creative AI and James have been talking. It's there's some other people in here that we don't even know who they are because they haven't piped up yet. So the thing is, I can see that people are in the room, Yennii, in YouTube, but I don't know who they are unless they talk. That's the problem with YouTube. That's the reason I had to write an integration specifically to allow you to hear people in YouTube because YouTube works differently than Twitch.
At Creative A and at James Klinger, y'all are doing your part, but where's everyone else?
You sure are looking at yeah.
At James Klingler, hey there, James. Definitely check out Summer Games or Impossible Mission. Both are classics that'll keep you on your toes. And hey at Creative Eye, what's your fave 64 game? Spill the deets, sugar.
Oh, she said summer games too. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go with Paradroid. Unless somebody pipes up and says something different, I'm gonna go with Paradroid. No, I don't want to speed up the game. High scores, restore high scores. All right. Hey James, let me know if my volume's all jacked up here, man. If it's if the game's too loud or if our voices are too loud or whatever. All right, let's see what deck it started me out on here. Oh, good, good. I'm gonna try to get him right off the bat. It's a little bit of a jump from the ID to a 300, but he's the first. So if I lose here, fine. He's the first. Let's see. I think definitely this is exactly the same. Okay, let's see. He can't take that one back. I think I got him. Deadlock. Damn. I should have got that one that he had to use the twofer on. Let's see. Dark side is better here, I think. That one, and that one. That should get him. No. Damn. Deadlock. Seems fine. Okay, good. Yeah, I went back and watched the one from yesterday. It was a little bit jacked up, a little bit too loud. Okay, dark side again. Let's see. I'm going to get this one, and then this one. Damn, this dude. Give it up. This 302 don't want to give it up, man. I only got three charges here. That's the problem. I think the light side's better here. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one because he's got to do 2 to take it back. This one. Got him finally. Yeah, I like these 302s. They're nice and fast. All right, so I'm going to use that same strategy I was using yesterday, except for I think I'm going to go. Remember, James, I went to that second. This is where I found that 999 yesterday. Was this deck right here? So I think this one tends to have high-level bots on it. It does, yes. It's got kind of a mix. I wonder if I could jump from a 302 to a 600. I'm gonna try. Probably about to get my ass kicked here, but dark side, I think. I gotta commit. Oh no, I lost. Oh well. Yeah, I knew that was a bit of a big jump. Really, you shouldn't go more than two bots over your level. I mean, two ranks over your current level, but now I want one of those 300s. Ah, hell, I'll take one of these. Oh, here we go. What do we think? Light side. Take that one. Definitely this one. C64 Dragon's Lair. It's way different than the. Oh yeah. I had that. Yeah. Yes, I remember. Yeah, that was interesting too. Let's go dark side here. Got him. Yeah, I had that. I remember, and it was. I remember it was. Yeah, it was weird the way they ended up doing it. I better try to get a 400 first. So see, where were all the 400s hanging out? I think it was this deck. I think this deck is the one that had the 476s. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what I just did. Oh, shit. I just transferred to the same bot. Well, light side is definitely better here. All right, now I got to jump to that 476. No, don't shoot him. Jump to him. Where'd he go? There he is. He's in there. Now there he is. There he is. Come back here. All right. Oh God, what? Which side? Go dark. Can't take that one back. Did I get him? I think I got him. I think I got him. Because that reinforcement should hold. Those two reinforcements right there. Nope. Fuck. Yeah. Dark side? Dark side, I think. That's a 3 for there. All right, now I got a 400. Now I'm going to go back and try to take one of those 6s. I feel like if I get a 6, I'll be ready to go down to that engine room or whatever the hell that big area is. All right, I'm going to go up here and try to get a 6. No, it's here. Oh, yeah, I got to go over to this other lift. There we go. That's what I need. And I need to kill that 7 as quick as I can. Let's see, the bastard's gonna... Shit, he's gonna kill me. Fuck. Okay. Merciless, man. Merciless. If you decide to go Amiga, you can stream Shadow of the Beast or any cinema. Yeah. Game they hold up okay graphically. Yeah. Here's the thing about Shadow of the Beast, James. Shadow of the Beast was the demo game for the Amiga. I mean, everybody knew about that game because that was the one that all of the computer stores that had the Amiga, that was the game that they all had running as a demo. That was the one that everybody showed off their Amiga with. But honestly, I didn't feel like it played worth a shit. I mean, it was a beautiful game, for the time. The graphics were just unparalleled, but the gameplay was just a steaming turd, if you ask me. Some of my favorite Amiga games were I really liked Lotus is Free that was a great little racing game. I felt like let's see, what were some of my favorite Amiga games? I loved Monkey Island on the Amiga. Of course, now there's much better versions of Monkey Island now. If I was gonna, oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that damn thing. I got the wrong side. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. That's okay. I just started the game. I took the wrong side. I didn't mean to hit that button. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what some of my favorite Amiga games were. I played the shit out of Monkey Island on Amiga. Oh yeah, a lot of those who was that made those games? Maniac Mansion, Monkey Island, Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, all of those games, those adventure games where you chose from the verbs down at the bottom of the screen. That was one company that made all of those. I used to play a lot of those on the Amiga. I had an Amiga for a long time, but my Amiga, so my Commodore 64 was when I was in junior high and high school. and I had a bunch of friends that were like, computer geeks like me, and we had our little hacker group and all of that, and so I spent a lot of time playing games on the Commodore 64. Now I had an Amiga for quite a few years, but when I had the Amiga, that was a few years later. So the Commodore 64 was when I was in the Amiga came out when I was like in 11th grade or maybe a senior in high school when Commodore released the Amiga. And when I got my hands on one, I had graduated and joined the Navy. So I was in the Navy when I had my Amiga, and I spent most of my time drinking and chasing skirt, and I didn't play nearly as many games as I did when I had my Commodore. But I did play quite a few, but I don't remember what they were. LucasArts, that was it. Yes, LucasArts. Lotus Esprit was great. Dungeon Master was great too. I don't remember Dungeon Master. Oh, I've had Golden Axe on the Amiga. And I remember I loved Golden Axe on the Amiga because it was so, I felt like the Amiga version was so similar to the arcade. They did such a great job with it. As we'll kill all these 100s. I don't do anything with them. Yennii, what were some of the best Commodore Amiga games? The most popular ones?
Just a sec, let me do a quick web search on that, sugar. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I found some interesting stuff about the Commodore Amiga. It was a big deal in the 80s, known for its advanced graphics and sound, and had a major impact on gaming with titles like Another World and Worms. Its popularity faded in the 90s with the rise of consoles, but it still has a dedicated following today. Pretty cool history, huh?
Another World. I loved Another World. that game was really, really neat for its day. I don't know if you remember that one. It was really, really cinematic. It played like a side scroller. I mean, its gameplay was like a side scroller, but it was really cinematic, like it told us it was one of the first. I felt like one of the first games that really told a story in a kind of a cinematic way. I need a 300. Oh, I'll take you. I think I can take you. Light side, light side. Yeah. I finished it too, and I mean, I played it over and over, quite a few times. It started with that guy like in the working in the particle accelerator, and then the experiment kind of went haywire, and he got sucked into that other world. No. That fucking pisses me off when they do that, man. Pull that bait and switch on me like that. Okay, I can't take that one. Jesus, I can't take so many of these. I can't even take. Yeah, that was a deadlock board right there. I'm not sure there's any way to do anything. Oh yeah, battle chess. Oh yeah, Amiga. The battle chess on the Amiga was awesome. Oh, you know what else was a great Amiga port? Was one of my favorite Commodore 64 games, and was also a fantastic Amiga port, was Archon and Archon 2. Archon is one I'm going to stream here on this channel pretty soon. I think Archon, and I like Archon 2 even better, but I feel like Archon 2 wouldn't be as popular to watch because Archon was played on a chessboard, and that's just really easy for they look at it and they go, "Oh, okay, that's chess." That's chess with with an arcade kind of flair to it. But Archon 2 was a little bit more esoteric than that. So even though it was a much better game. Hey, you remember Mail Order Monsters? I thought that was kind of a neat game. It was awesome in concept. It definitely had some gameplay issues. I mean, the gameplay was shit. Its gameplay didn't live up to its concept, but I thought the concept was awesome. All right, take the light side here. Take that one. Take that one. Let's take that one. I lost. Fuck. Oh well.
Hey James Klingler and all you other lurkers out there. Dungeon Master was a classic 3D first-person dungeon crawler for the Atari ST and Amiga computers. It featured a unique 3D engine and was one of the first games to use texture mapping. The gameplay involved exploring dungeons, fighting monsters, and solving puzzles. It was quite groundbreaking for its time.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I ever played it. There was one that I played that oh, do you remember um how do you pause this damn thing? Do you remember there were a whole bunch of in the Commodore 64 days there were a whole bunch of I mean I say a whole bunch, maybe a half dozen or so Dungeons and Dragons games that came out that were official licensed Dungeons and Dragons games. And if I remember correctly, some of them were actually reproductions of some popular modules. And they had this really great, for the time, engine where when you got into a battle, you could position your characters and then, you could move it followed the AD&D rule set pretty closely. You could move and according to the AD&D rules, and you could attack, adjacent characters, and I believe they had attacks of opportunity and stuff like that, and they were just great adventure games, and they used this engine that was really conducive to AD&D, and then on the Commodore Amiga, they came out with a game that was essentially what it was is the engine that they used to develop those games. They kind of wrapped it up into its own package and sold it as a game in and of itself, and you could design your own. And I thought it was freaking awesome. The only thing that was really missing the only thing that yeah Electronic Arts, yeah, the only thing that was really missing was the fact that the internet wasn't a thing at the time, so you could build something awesome, but the only way to distribute it was to just give it to your friends or maybe put it on a local BBS or something like that. um, but man, if they'd have had the internet back then, I feel like that thing would have gotten really really fucking popular. um, yeah, the whole thing, Electronic Arts, they had so I don't remember what it was called, but the thing that I'm describing was it always reminded me of Adventure Construction Set on the Commodore 64, which also was Electronic Arts. So Electronic Arts had Adventure Construction Set, Racing Destruction Set, Pinball Construction Set, and they had this whole they went through this whole phase where they would release all of these things which were essentially engines for building games of a certain genre, like pinball and racing and adventure games and things like that. And I used to love those, man. I used to really love those. And this one that I'm talking about for the Amiga kind of reminded me of Adventure Construction Set, but it was much more advanced, and it was for building those Dungeons and Dragons games. Man, I wish I could remember what that was called. Who made Archon? Yennii, who made Archon for the Commodore 64 and the Commodore Amiga? Archon and Archon 2.
Jonathan Crane of Freefall Associates developed Archon and Archon 2 for the Commodore 64 and Amiga.
Okay, he was the developer, but who was the publisher? Who was the company that released the games?
The publisher was Electronic Arts, Sugar.
Okay.
They were the ones who brought Archon to the masses.
Okay, Electronic Arts, that figures. ECA was awesome back in the day, man. They don't have such a great reputation now, I think, because of the way they treat their developers and shit, but they were freaking awesome back in the day, man. I gotta get away from these 400. I'm trying to get to something lower. The D&D games we're talking about are the SSI. Yes, SSI Gold Box games. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Pool of Radiance. Yeah, man, that's it. That's it. And then SSI in the Commodore Amiga days released. Honestly, dude, I believe what they did was they just took their engine and bundled it up and sold it as a game. You know, the engine that they used to develop those things, because it was very robust, man. You know, for the time, for building those types of games, you could essentially recreate any of those SSI games, you know, in that engine. And I really think that's all it was. Kind of like they did with one of my favorite games of all time. One of the games that kind of actually is largely the thing that moved me over from computer engineering into development, because it made me so interested in it, was um, Neverwinter Nights. Kind of like BioWare did with Neverwinter Nights. You know, they released the game, but then not only did they release the game, but they just released the engine that they used to build it right along with the game, and encouraged people to just, you know, go nuts. And god damn, did people ever go nuts. You know, that people still play that game today, man. To this day, there's still an active community that plays that game. Yeah, he worked in a video. Yeah, that's a dream job for a kid, man. Damn it, I didn't take that one down there with the converter. I should have took that one. Oh no, okay, I just lost. I took the wrong board. I wasn't thinking. I just took the wrong board. Yep. If I'd have took the other board, I'd have won. Okay. All right, dude. It's after midnight. I think I'm gonna shut the stream down right here. Let's see. Do I still have any other viewers? Yeah, it looks like there's some people in here. Guys, hey, I appreciate you guys watching, man. You know, you guys that are popping in here and not chatting. Look, I really appreciate you guys popping in here. If you want to subscribe and hit that notification bell, I go live almost every weeknight. Not really every weeknight, but I don't schedule the weeknight. Let's see, who is that? Peace. Yeah. Hey, thanks, brother. Yeah, I don't schedule the weeknight streams in advance because I can't ever really be sure that I'm going to be able to make it. So I don't want to schedule one and then not, you know, follow through and make it. But on the weekends, I schedule them at least a few hours in advance. This weekend, I'm going to be playing In Death Unchained. It's it's a VR game, and a buddy of mine that's got a fairly popular stream is going to raid me, and so that means we're going to have quite a few viewers in there. So, you know, if you guys want to pop in and join, man, it gets to be pretty fun. I've never played In Death Unchained before, so you're going to be seeing me see it for the first time, and that could be interesting because I understand it's a pretty difficult game. So yeah, and I play a lot of Dungeons of Eternity. I play a lot of used to play a lot of Zero Caliber, and probably will get back to that one. But my overlay for my fantasy games like Dungeons of Eternity and Death Unchained and things like that, that the overlay's got, of course, Yennie's there, so you can talk to her, and I've got some other interesting interactive elements to my overlay that just makes it a lot of fun. So we have a lot of fun, you know. So if you guys want to just subscribe and hit that notification bell and come join us this weekend, it'll be awesome to have you. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for your viewership. Um, Yennii, we got a few folks in the chat. They haven't really piped in, but I have noticed that they've been watching for a little while. So you want to bid everybody good night and show them some love, and we'll see them hopefully maybe this weekend when we stream.
All right, folks, it's getting late and we gotta wrap this up. Shout out to at Creative A for the support, and hey at James Klingler. Great gaming stories, dude. Hopefully we'll see y'all this weekend for more retro goodness. Stay awesome and remember, gaming is life, so live it up. Peace out, my stream fam.
You know what's creepy about her, man? She said great gaming stories, but I've got her in push to talk mode, dude. She can't unless I push to talk, she doesn't hear me, or she's not supposed to hear me. And unless you type uh, the command at Yennii, which then has that chat reader press the push to talk button, electronically, virtually press it, and then reads your chat to her. She's not supposed to be able to hear. So how does she know you were telling great gaming stories? I don't know, man. It's weird sometimes. I don't know if she's reading that off the screen, or if she's hearing me when she's not supposed. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But she's pretty astute. I'm pretty impressed with her as an AI. Anyway, I'm rambling on, guys. I appreciate your viewership. Hope to see you soon. This is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you are never too old to game. My friends, I am out of here.